Seriake Dickson, former governor of Bayelsa State and now the senator representing Bayelsa West. He has built a reputation for speaking firmly and standing by his convictions, even when it places him in the minority. On the floor of the Senate, he was among the few voices who openly spoke in defense of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan during the controversy surrounding her suspension. He has also been vocal in debates over amendments to the Electoral Act and also recently criticized the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State. Until recently, he was a prominent member of the People's Democratic Party. But in a move that has stirred fresh political conversations, Senator Dickson has now aligned with the newly registered Nigeria Democratic Congress. So what does this political shift mean for the opposition landscape? And can a relatively new party gain traction at a time when defections are rapidly reshaping Nigeria's political space? Let's discuss all of that and more with Senator Henry Seriake Dickson. I am Femi Akonde, and this is Politics on Sunday. Welcome. Distinguished Senator Dickson, welcome to Politics on Sunday, and it's good to see you again, sir.
Thank you, Femi. Nice to see you, and thank you for the work you guys are doing in TVC.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, well, when we invited you for this program, you put out a tweet announcing that you have accepted the invitation to appear on this program to discuss your political move to the Nigeria Democratic Congress. There were a lot of comments. I saw one particular comment. Somebody said, let him stop wasting his time. Go to either APC or the ADC. How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, that's you just picked on only one.
Yeah, one.
There are
a lot of comments.
Thousands of comments. And thousands, majority of them are applauding this move and the fact that we are redefining the opposition landscape and the fact that there's a new direction offered. Yes, there are issues about timing, but it's never too late to make a new day, okay? So now, if you look at majority of we are getting a lot of traction all over the country, and I'm interacting with a lot of leaders, from all major parties, from all states in Nigeria. And people are registering even online, massively doing so across all states. So most people only benefit from power. They don't know how to craft and create the platforms that create power.
But how widespread is this, your consultation? Because, a lot of people are now saying that NDC, it's like they carry us go where we don't know.
They know more where we are taking them to. It is the direction your APC or APC.
My APC.
APC is taking Nigeria to that they don't know, and which is why we're not going there. The fact that you see majority of people going to a direction does not mean that is the right direction. The majority could be wrong. And in this case, they clearly are. And that's why your lives are not better. That's why the country is more divided than it was. That's why there's pervasive hunger and insecurity. That's why your economy is going down. And that's why the country is more divided. That's why all the education is going down. All indices of national development are going down. The APC is taking Nigeria in a direction, using your words, a direction that they don't know and we don't know. Now, and that's why I'm not there. You talked about the ADC.
The ADC, yeah.
Look, most of us are quiet. So most people don't know our antecedents. I was there at the beginning of the formation of the political parties in this dispensation, 1997, 98, in the very first meetings, and learned under the masters. Sorry a little bit because I have a cracked voice. I've been speaking for the past 1 week.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, several meetings and so on. Now, so I know how this started. And if you look at a man like me who, because of my love for ideological politics bereft of ideology is empty and it's not attractive to me. Some of us are in this for service, not for appointments, not for contracts, not for positions, okay? So we look at the ideological content and the clarity of vision and the direction that a party and a leadership are going. And I don't see that in the APC, unfortunately. Okay? The APC has left Nigeria more divided. The APC is built on the fault lines of our country. Okay? Ethnicity and religious bigotry have taken center stage. And I can't be associated...
Under this current administration?
No, it's APC I'm talking about, Femi. It's APC. The late President Buhari took Nigeria from top to bottom. APC. And here, the current president has taken Nigeria behind. Whether you're talking of exchange rate, whether you're talking all indices of development, okay? So